They say as a man you should always get a high-paying job so that you can potentially take care of a family. But you should also make sure you have enough spare time to spend with your spouse so that they don't get lonely. If you're a father, you need to be there for and support your children. But don't try to guide them or structure them or especially discipline them in any way or you're abusive. You're expected to be masculine in order to be attractive. But you should also get in touch with your sensitive side. But not enough to cry because that makes you look weak.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something good today. We got a woman exposing the truth, right? We got a woman exposing the double standards. When I first started YouTube, I always said that it's a double standard world, and it's just something that we're going to have to live with. Now, granted, there are some double standards that can definitely change, right? That doesn't have to be what it is. For example, women hitting on men and men not being able to hit back, right? The fact that a woman can sit over here, smack men, beat up on men all day, like I've shown examples where you had Ari Fletcher, loved by your sisterhood, right? These sisters love that sister, right? They love that woman. But I'm talking about she is destructive, and she put hands on G Herbo. She put hands on her current boyfriend, Moneybagg Yo. But the second somebody puts hands on her, guess what happens? They getting arrested.
I'm getting my son. I'm not gonna touch you.
Give her the child.
He beat the out of me clear as day. My ass hurting and black. I'm beat the up. Ain't no decided to win. His ass going to jail. It's over with. You done.
Go inside. I'll be in there in a minute, okay?
Stupid. Oh, what? Hey, you a
Go inside.
stupid ass. You stupid. If I'm slapping your stupid driving off in the car with my son.
Come on, go inside.
Y'all know not to play with me. I see y'all drop wop off with y'all little gun too, huh?
Prime example, G Herbo. He got arrested for the situation that he got in with his baby mama, Ari Fletcher. So, I mean, once again, you know, we got examples on examples on examples to pretty much show you that in today's society, there's just some double standards that need to change. But I mean, she goes deep into it, right? She goes deep into this whole video. So before we even get into it, man, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.
They say as a man you should always get a high-paying job so that you can potentially take care of a family. But you should also make sure you have enough spare time to spend with your spouse so that they don't get lonely. If you're a father, you need to be there for and support your children. But don't try to guide them or structure them or especially discipline them in any way or you're abusive. You're expected to be masculine in order to be attractive. But you should also get in touch with your sensitive side. But not enough.
That is something that black men face on a daily, where we are to, once again, be in our children's lives, right? And rightfully so, right? You should be an active father. But the thing is, they want you to be an active father their way. So, prime example, back in the day, man, we used to get whipped, right? A lot of kids used to get disciplined that way, right? They used to get whipped. Nowadays, they say that whooping your child is a form of abuse, so you can't even do that. So it gets to the point where you then take away a lot of tactics for male parents, right? Once again, it is to yell and put hands on kids if it comes down to it. You're taking that away. So then you're saying, you know what, hey, man, look, I mean, damn, right? I can't even be the father that I need to be. A lot of your women, once again, call cops on their baby fathers because the baby fathers or their husbands are whooping the children. And a lot of women don't like that. So a lot of men gotten caught up over that stuff. But the thing is, they then will still turn around, right? Let's just say they haul the father away. He goes to jail. The kid is out on the street now. They're going to say, where's the father? What's going on with your father? Why isn't your father in your life? Well, maybe the mama put him in jail, or because the system is saying that, hey, you can't discipline the kid this way. So, what am I left to, right? So when the kid goes out here and go be destructive, what are we going to say, right? What are we going to say? Because he didn't have the structure and discipline. But hey, we have a lot of people saying, hey, well, you shouldn't be whooping the kid. Well, you shouldn't be doing this. Well, let's get real, right? Once again, they make it very hard for men to be men and men to be fathers today. Let's just be honest.
Because that makes you look weak. Women are allowed to hit you, but you should never hit them back. If you even want the chance of having a woman, be prepared to take her out to a fancy dinner in a fancy car and get her flowers and drinks and all of that. But don't expect her to ask for anything in return, because then you're pushy. Remember, you have to dote on the girl in every possible way. But in the end, it's her decision as to whether or not all of your time and energy was worth her giving you anything in return. And if she leaves you after a 6-year-long relationship, remember, she's just doing what's best for her. But if you leave her after 6 years, you're a scumbag who...
That's another big double standard where, once again, women expect you to pay for crazy restaurants. You know, they expect these extravagant first dates. You know, oh, well, why is he taking me to Cheesecake Factory? Once again, we've been seeing a lot of women get upset because they are being taken to a Cheesecake Factory.
Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it?
So in this video, this girl was mad that her date, for the first date that he took her to the Cheesecake Factory, she's treating it like he took her to McDonald's or something.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Look,
You're recording me?
yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
I don't know what's wrong with these women nowadays, but you are not Kim Kardashian. So shut the f up.
Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
I'm actually curious, who do you think you look like?
As if, once again, they don't have like freaking 5 other guys that she has lined up that can take her anywhere she wants to go. Right? That's a double standard that men don't have. Men can't sit over here. We have to be very cautious on how many women we want to take out, unless if we got it like that. But for an average guy, I mean, shoot, does the average guy really have the means to sit over here, take care of himself, and then sit over here and just spend $50 on every single woman every single day if he had the same juice as a woman has when it comes down to getting whoever she wants? Right? Just to have sex. If women had to pay for all of the dates that they were going on, once again, I bet you those dates would be very minimal, and they would be very cautious on who they will go out with. Guys, like I said, unless if you have it, guys are going to be very cautious on who they end up taking out on dates, because once again, that shit adds up. Right? If I'm sitting over here dealing with woman after woman after woman after woman after woman, I got to constantly keep taking them out. I mean, dang. Well, now this is why, once again, as a man, you spread it out, right? This is why you spread it out over time. But generally speaking, men don't have the means to sit over here and take these women out to a restaurant over and over and over. And then on top of that, you're talking about these crazy ass restaurants. Then you're talking about these crazy restaurants. Just be grateful that the man is taking you to a restaurant. But the fact that, once again, the man has to sit over here and foot the bill, do all of this stuff, and at the end of the day, what do women say? I'm not obligated to give you anything. But this man has to do all of this work just to, once again, get you to have somewhat of an interest in them. And granted, you know, hey, well, why do y'all think y'all can just take women out on dates and think y'all can get something? Well, once again, you know, for most men, right? For most men, if they really like you, if they truly like you, that's not going to be the only thing that's on their mind. That's probably going to be the last thing that they even worrying about. But if it comes with it, it's going to come with it. Once again, these women will expect a date after a date after a date after a date. And a man is like, okay, I mean, shoot, man, look, you're still attractive, you know, and I mean, me sitting over here taking you out and doing all this extra stuff, the least you can do is give me some. I mean, I'm putting in all this work, the least you can do is give me some. But women are so entitled, they can sit here and say, well, guess what? You're going to have to take me here. You're going to have to pay for my bills. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do that. And then I would think about giving you some, just for it not to be good, because once again, other guys are knocking it out the park. So once again, let's be honest here, right? It's a double standard. Men don't have that luxury to sit over here and be able to take multiple girls out every dang week, you know, and they get to pay for his food. It's not happening.
Women are going to look down on you. But women are always right, so they're going to look down on you anyway. Plus, if you're really smart, they're going to see you as arrogant. And to be confident, because confidence is sexy, but don't be cocky. Sleep with too many women and you're just a man whore who's afraid of commitment. But don't sleep with enough women and you're less desirable because of your inexperience. Be independent, but do what you're told. Have high standards, but not high expectations. Accept women at their best and their worst, but change every negative aspect of yourself in order to prove your love. You're a man, you should have all the answers. But if you have all the answers, you're a narcissist.
And she hit it on the head when she said, accept the woman at her best and her worst. But for a man, change everything about you. And that's all we once again get every single day. And once again, a lot of you women are going to say, no, that's not true. No, that's not the case. Once again, it is the case. It is very much so the case. So much so that men are saying, man, look, look, nobody care about this. You know, you should accept me for who I am. No, you want me to accept you for who you have become. Right. And then on top of that, guys, once again, you got to be very careful on the type of women that you deal with. Vet your women. And if they are not the right ones, get them out the way. But guess what, though? When you do that, it becomes an issue, right? When you get them out the way, it becomes an issue. And what do women go back and say? Well, dang, why didn't it work out with this guy over here? Well, you know, he's a well, you know, he's disrespectful, you know, he just this, that. I mean, women will come up with any and everything to once again demean a man, even if he's doing the right thing. A man could reject a woman, and what's going to happen? Right? They're going to bash this man, right? So once again, it's a double standard world that we have to deal with, but there are some double standards that does not have to be in place, that a lot of women know that it shouldn't be in place. But hey, once again, they're not ever going to talk about it because it benefits them. So y'all do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.